Too often, we focus on the destination. Life is nothing but a journey.
Hi, Kristian Livolsi, and welcome to my coffee break. Today, I want to share with you some stories and ideas around how to get your business idea off the ground. So many people ask me and come to me saying, I have the next Uber, I have the next Airbnb. I often look at these people and I ask them to articulate exactly what their idea is. And more often than not, most of them just have an idea. They're not technical founders. They don't have the expertise to build out the idea. Most of them don't even have the capacity to flowchart the idea, which is really, really disturbing. So let me be very clear. And in no way am I putting you down or challenging innovation, but an idea is like an asshole. Everyone has one. The reality of it is to be able to unpack an idea and take it from ideation to an MVP. So, a minimum viable product takes a lot of guts and determination and lots of will power as well. So that's the biggest thing that I explain to people. And I say to them, I said, look, it doesn't matter whether you have the next Facebook or whether you have the next Airbnb or the next Uber. If you cannot realize that, if you cannot chart out the path, then you're not even a visionary. And that is the difference. I mean, you look at the people that created, Uber, Apple, Facebook, they were visionaries. Not only did they have an idea, but they were able to articulate that idea and get buy-in from people. And I guess that's the point I'm trying to make to any young innovators and entrepreneurs out there. Just because you have an idea and you think it's fantastic, if you can't articulate it, you're not going to even get someone to develop it. So that, I guess, brings me to the next point. If you do have the next Uber or the new Facebook, and you are able to articulate it, you're able to chart it out on a piece of paper, you're able to sell it, then your easiest path, even if you're not the technical founder, if you're not actually able to write code, is you can go out and find them. And there are lots of startup ecosystems and communities all around the world. You can jump online and search startup groups, and you will actually jump in. You'll be able to find out. Just be careful, because there's a lot of bullshit artists in there. There's a lot of people who say they've done stuff and haven't done stuff. There's people who can literally just make out that they've actually done it, and then you realize they haven't. And if your idea is really good, there's going to be lots of people who want to steal it. So I think the first point of call is always find an incubator, and reputable incubators. There's lots of them in Australia and around the world. University incubators are a really safe place most of the time to start at, because they're universities. So generally speaking, there isn't going to be anyone trying to steal your idea. So perhaps go in there and explain your theory. In South Australia, we have 3 excellent universities. ThinkLab is an excellent place. There's NVI at Flinders University, and then there's the ICC at the University of South Australia. All of them have excellent incubator managers and fabulous people that will help you at least unpack the idea. And then, just remember that before you go into incubation, there are great programs like the NVs, like Australian E-Challenge, that are actually ideation programs. So they're accelerators for ideas, essentially, and they vary up to 12-week programs, and generally speaking, they're pretty cheap. So that's where I would start to take my idea and turn it into a MVP, and that's probably the first step. Then I would probably then go, if the idea had merit and I could get a whole bunch of people around it, I'd go into an incubation environment whereby then I could actually grow the concept, meet mentors and other people who could guide me in that direction. So look, I don't want to discourage you, but everyone thinks they have the next Uber and everyone thinks they've got the next Facebook, but the people that win are the people that can articulate it. As always, do me a favor and live with purpose.